Hello, I just want to make a quick tutorial how to create your TikTok videos from your Warzone gameplay or any other game for that matter. I just tried to find tutorials on the web, on YouTube too, and I couldn't find anything that was as optimal as I think this project will be. I'll just name this TikTok. And just create the project, replace it. I just have one. So just drop this. And maybe drop this. So as you can see, this is just gameplay. Just grab this. Just grab this. 14 seconds. You just have to drop it into the comp. It will create a new composition which will be selected. I'm gonna rename it Nest. And now Nest, we're gonna grab it and drop it here to create a new composition and call it TikTok. So Nest is within TikTok, right? So if we erase this, Nest will be empty, which is the beauty of it. Now we hold, let's hold the Alt key and drop it. So now below this, the one with the audio, and this is just alone. Now what we want to do is change the aspect ratio since TikTok is vertical. So 1080 by 1920. Click OK, and as you will see, we have black bars. To avoid it, to eliminate these bars, just click on the lowest one and increase the scale until it fills the entire square. And now we're gonna drop some blur, Gaussian blur. Just click it and drag it. Increase it until you see that it looks like there's something behind, but it's not so sharp that will get you distracted. The top one, which is the gameplay we want to show, we will increase it to 120%. So we will focus on it, on this. Now, again, just holding Alt, just drag it up, and you will create a new composition. And here's where the fun begins. You can do this as you place. It depends on how much information you want on screen. And first, what we want to do is show how many plates we have. You see this round thing in the middle of the square? That's the axis around which the zooming and the scaling goes around. So if you change it right here, you see it changes around that point. So we want to move it until here, and now you will see it scales around that point. So we'll have it right in the middle. Now on effects, we want to use crop and just drop it right there. Just click on the arrow so you have fine tune. So we're going to chop the bottom. You see, we chop in the bottom. We just want the health and we want the plates. So from the right, it's a bit longer. Comes from the other side. Also from the top. I'm also going to shop my name. I just want the plates and there you have just one square. Just click the arrow and fold it, and in rotation you click 270 degrees. Now we're going to position it right here and drop the opacity to 20%, so it's 80% now. So you can see something behind it, so it's not as obtrusive. And now we're gonna hold Alt key again, and we're not gonna copy the one we just did from the plates and the health. We want the one from the gameplay behind, because it has less stuff in it on top. And now what I want you to do is move it around, because I want to show how many bullets I had in my gun. Again, click crop, expand everything so you save time. From the bottom is a bit less, from the right. From the top, and from the left. Just the bullets. Now we can fold it, click on position so you can drag it, and we're going to place it right on top of it. Now, the last thing I want to show is how many kills I had in the game. I don't think I had many in this one, but I digress. So let's increase the size, and again let's crop it. Since the gameplay comes from the same computer, your computer, this will work regardless whatever you drop in it, and you will see it at the end. So from the bottom is a lot. I just had 3 kills, but we won, which is what's important in it. And from the left, click fold it, position, and now you can put it right here, right in the middle. So this is what we have right now.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Taking fire.
You can see.
Gas is moving. Go in the safe.
¡Ay, coño, que no! So there you go. And this is all from this. Please notice everything here is at 60 FPS. You see 60 FPS, 59. So if you want to do a slow motion here, you can do it by just changing the sequence settings. And instead of 60 frames, just drop to 24. But also you have to change the sequence settings here to 24. So we do this so we don't need any extra plugins, because once you drop 60 FPS to 24, that's exactly 40%. And here you see we have stripes in it in the timeline. It's because I shorted the clip to show you that after that it will just be black. There's nothing in it. To fix it, you just grab it and re-enlarge it. And now we'll go just as far as the nest is in it. Now let's do some slow motion. What you have to do is just click C or cutting key. Just do this just this one. Now we're gonna drag it, and now Control R, you can drop it to 40%. Now you can ripple delete, as you can see. And right here we can enlarge it because it's longer. So you don't have to do much in it. Here's the phone part. This is the one we're using. But what if I wanted to use this one? I was just landing to get my money here. I was being shot, and I planted a claymore just to wait for it. And got his ass. Now it's 12 seconds. So we just delete this and just drop this one, and automatically we have a new one. We don't have to waste more time just setting up everything. If you look at the tutorials that you see on YouTube, you will see that they have to do it every single time. Everything we did with the Nest comp right here, they do it with the main clip. They do it like if it was here. So you will have to do it every single time you do in your clip. And now for export, this is something you have to understand. The amount of information, the bitrate that TikTok supports, you don't really require that much of a bitrate. So here on video, we'll match the source. Click on more. I'm using the latest version of Adobe Premiere. So right here, we don't have a variable. Let's do constant bitrate and just do 10, which is more than enough for 1080p. And that's it. You can export it. You will see how far it is. Well, it depends on your computer.
That's you.
And here it is, just the one with it. As you can see, the bullets, the health, everything is there. Thank you very much for looking at it. I hope you can create a lot of TikToks, and you drop a like and subscribe. I'm kind of new to the streaming thing, but I don't know, trying to get better at it.